Hello. Oh, okay. Good morning, guys. We are live. Defendian, what's up? I know you're probably going to sleep in 31 minutes. Listen, I'm working on it. I swear I'm working on it. Good morning, Hunter. What's up? Oh, bro, stuck in an ad. Unlucky. Ed playing game? What has happened? Listen, man. Shit is tough, dude. Found this password. Hunter, I've been streaming like every single day for the past like couple days. It just hasn't been at optimal hours. Osu addiction kicked in. We'll see. In my mind, I never stopped playing this game, alright? Okay, my aim feels good. Today's going to be a good day. Pog champion. Chat, send me 8-star stream maps. Exclamation point request. Should send it through the bot. Looks like some people have already sent some stuff. Thank you, Anishton Kush. What is this? Oh, this definitely sounds like a stream map. Seems like I already have it. 4.81. What the? And it's gone. It actually disappeared. What the fuck? All right. Never mind. It's 7.46 stars. Cool. Clock is 10 p.m. in EU, by the way. Wait, that's actually not that bad. What the heck? Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Okay, this map is finger control. It's aim control. What the hell? What the? Okay, this map is so sick. I have to come back to this map. This map is so awesome. It's not just a stream map. It's a finger control map. It is a aim control map. It is a space stream map. It has accelerating streams. It has everything, dude. This map is so awesome. Yo, thanks for putting it on my radar, Mr. Iniston Kush. Dope. Top 5 leaderboards, no balls? I mean, I probably could. It's just like, my hands, I don't know why. Like, I don't know, like, what's going on today? Like, my hands have, like, ice in them right now. Like, it just feels cold. You're finally streaming at a reasonable time? Yeah, I've been playing Osu, like, at night and not in the morning. So maybe I'm just not used to it. Am I seeing Osu Laser here? Damn right. Yeah, I'm sorry for not streaming at optimal EU times, guys. I'm working on it, I swear. And even right now, like, someone told me it's like literally 10 p.m. right now, which still isn't optimal, but I'm trying my best. Time to play 220 BPM plus? Will probably help me warm up, that's for sure. I'm just gonna play the most recent ones. I'm in danger. Well, it'll be a warm up. Actually, let me play a lower difficulty. Actually, I'm pretty sure this difficulty is harder than the top diff, but sure. New Demon Slayer movie? Nope. I don't follow Demon Slayer. Holy. Bruh, how is this number 25? What?
Colon 3.
What a stupid score. Kurumi, thank you for the 13 months. What's up? Oh, Ed, have you seen the new OWC format? By the way, I heard this year you are the captain of Team US, Team Bullen. I think we may have seen different OWC announcements because the announcement that I saw was very different. Those who knows, if you follow Rectagon, what the fuck, man? They have a different offset than laser? Yes, I do. I just have a laser set, adjust my offset automatically. Ah, flap check. You are aware. I assume you've heard about the Hard Rock Flashlight 1K that was set? I actually haven't. I haven't really been like following with like Osu stuff that much. I've just been busy. Okay, that's definitely FCable. It actually felt like farming. This would definitely be in the lineup. Holy shit, dude. There's probably a ton of maps I could actually use to actually rank up. Chat, what if I did another farmathon? A farmathon, except I actually gain ranks, unlike the last one. Wouldn't that be sick? What about ranking up without a farmathon? But, like, if I do that, then, like, I feel like it wouldn't be as cool. Because, like, during a farmathon, the idea was, you know that every single day I'm going to be grinding. Whereas, like, on a day-to-day basis, it's kind of like, sometimes I feel like grinding, sometimes I don't. And most of the times, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're setting expectations, and then you're like everyone gets to, like, know what's up, and then, like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie, you were destroyed last farmathon. Oh, for sure, dude. Like, I feel like things would have been completely different if I didn't get that hand injury. But now that I'm completely good again, it's more of just like axing out an amount of time so I can actually grind again. I think if I were to do another farmathon, if I were to do another farmathon, let's see. Uncapped asterisk equals limit to 30 days, or, well, I guess, is it really a The problem was having it genuinely uncapped. It was cool. Okay, the last farmathon was uncapped, but it had this, like, weird asterisk where, like, I could leave and the timer would stop. But then people would see that and be like, oh, this is lame as fuck, right? So, like, I feel like we just ditch the idea of uncapped and just call it us a farmathon with a 30-day cap. That way it's more clear. It doesn't clickbait. People know what they're signing up for, etc., right? Twitch doesn't want you doing another farmathon. Your stream was dying. Wait, what? Was it lagging? Chat, delay test. Every day you don't gain a rank, you get punished. Every day I don't gain a rank, I get punished. Oh, wait, that's a great idea. It was lagging? Oh, interesting. Maybe with that idea, it would be okay to do a farmathon. Delay is fine. Okay. Is this chat full of bots or what? Yeah, this chat is full of bots. They're actually my second accounts. To prove it, I'll copy and paste this message. Guys, honesty. Is that a Stanley Cup? No, it's actually my roommate's cup that he didn't use for over 2 months, so I stole it from him. He doesn't know that I'm using it. It's a hydro flask that says YouTube on the side. Just set a PP goal, time limit of 30 days. Each sub reduces timer so you have less time and some sort of punishment. If you don't reach it... Wait, Dead Road is spitting right now. Wait a second. Dead Road is on Now the real question is, what is the punishment? Well, you guys already know I don't like cosplaying, but if I set a 1K, then that won't be a problem, right? But that makes less stream, but that makes it more hype, cause like people want this end goal. They know they can get that end goal faster. Oh no, but okay. We want you to stream more. Listen. Okay. Let's set some baselines. Okay, farmathon equals subathon, meaning.
Are you only going to play NM and Hour, or are you actually going to farm with DT and stuff too? Would be nice to get a return of DTMC, like actually. It's so fun to watch you do something new in terms of mods because you rarely touch DT.
Well, maybe that could be a sub goal. Like, okay, my next score has to be a DT score worth X amount of PP. Otherwise, something happens. I don't know. Punishment horror game? No, I want to keep it OSU related. Okay, I'll figure this out. Hold on. Okay, I really like this idea, but I'm starting to wonder, is this practically a terrible idea? I feel like if the goal was interesting enough, it would still work. It would also make it more interesting. Nah, I'll figure it out another day. Fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna play the game. This is too much effort. Punishment equals skill push out comfort zone in a way that's hard but helps improvement. Okay, let's get rid of the 30-day goal. Let's think about in terms of daily routine. Goal that needs to be met. If goal isn't met, punishment equals grinding something that I don't normally do for X amount of hours the next day. Morning. If no punishment equals variety, that counts down the timer. If I farm, I get to play whatever I want and to do other stuff that counts down the timer. If I don't, I need to grind DT, easy, etc. Something that I normally don't do to step out of my comfort zone. But that results in the timer. I have an idea. All right, just spit some shit together. Fuck it. Punishment, shredding for 2 hours straight. Lamau. Punishment, snipe MRX lowest PP score in his top plays or tie it. I swear to fucking God, if I opened up MRX top plays and his lowest top play, I'm talking like bottom 200 is literally like 1,859 PP, I'm uninstalling. Is 1,175. Why is this game telling me double time? Bro's top play is worth more than me if Bro's 200th top play is worth more than me. Well, I don't even have a 1K anymore, so whatever. Just Hard Rock Jasheen. Oh yeah, just Hard Rock Jasheen. Yeah, let me just Hard Rock Jasheen real quick. Yeah, no problem. Let me just throw on Hard Rock, play 240 BPM, shred on Jasheen, and FC it. Yep, that's me. Punishment should definitely be a recurring thing and not an end goal. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is getting me excited again. Because contrary to popular belief, I do like playing this game. I just feel like I need a goal. Like a real goal. Sorry, I got distracted by the background. Chat, this background is literally the reason why Peppy is about to ban anime. So we must appreciate it while we still can. What's my volume set at? It's quiet as fuck. Holy fuck, I actually can't read shit. All right, this is getting old. Background dim, we'll do 80% for the enthusiasts. What the fuck? Same idea as I suggested before. Initial time could be anything. Add sub goals as punishment. I don't know. First goal to play Hollow Knight. Second is fucking cosplay, whatever. We can figure out later. 3, the more people subbing, the more goals unlocked. The less time on the timer. But if you reach the PP goal despite less time, you're not doing the punishment. If you won't reach, you are doing all goals after the farmathon. Okay, hold up. Let me use my YouTube brain for a sec. Chat, we're going to take a 20-minute breather to actually sketch this out. What the fuck? Okay, the idea is prompt. What if the farmathon came back except each sub reduced the timer? All right, let's think of this in terms of macro. All right, what are the incentives to sub? That would be sub goals. Sub goals are probably things that I don't really want to do, or things that make me suffer.
Happy 41 months. Chat is still cute, so cute.
Hold on, let me make this somewhat organized. Things that make me suffer. Let's say hot sauce. I mean, these are like brain dead options. We'll probably come up with something more original, but hot sauce, staring at a brick wall. I don't know, calling up random people and trying to be social. Things that people want to see. Variety, those who knows. Okay. How to make the reduced timer gimmick work? Each time frame there is a goal, otherwise some punishment happens. Let's say it was X amount of PP gained. This can be it can be either daily or weekly. Ooh, a weekly challenge. Ooh, that's interesting. What if it was... Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that is like the actual thing. Punishments could be grind DT. Easy. Something. I don't know. Because the idea is, if I'm not performing well, then I basically need to step out of my comfort zone to practice, so that the next day I would likely have a better chance at doing X thing, right? Get pedals and get toasted to teach you how to play with your feet. I mean, that is something. So the problem with this is that well, maybe PP gained can huh. Well, it all depends. It's like cuz like with the timer being reduced, that means there's less time to get like a specific goal, right? Ooh, what if we flip the script? Farmathon, except I commit to streaming every day for 30 days already. No timer necessary. Each day, there is a 24-hour clock that starts. Each sub reduces the timer. Okay, let's say instead of 24 hours, let's say 12 hours. Actually, no, we'll do 24. Fuck it. There's a 24-hour clock that starts. Each sub reduces the timer. Objective equals farm, set a score within that 24-hour time frame. If score is set, then I'm free to do whatever afterwards. If I fail, as in timer runs out from subs, then something happens. I already have to stream every day anyways, so the remainder time in the day equals punishment. Grind DT, grind easy, do multi, spin wheel for something. Ooh, that could be interesting. Wait, I actually like that, because the idea is that people are going to gift subs anyway. I hate thinking like that, but like objectively speaking, people are going to gift subs anyway. And so like that gives me less time. Maybe the 24-hour clock isn't going to be correct, but if we scale these subs to the point where like the daily amount of subs I get at least reduces it by 8, so I have time to sleep. Yeah, the chat. The idea is that I'm streaming for 30 days regardless. Yes. Let's make this more bold. Idea concept 1. Ah, shit. Each day there's a 24-hour clock that starts. Each sub reduces the timer by... Let's see. How many subs do I normally have per day? Is there a way that I can see? What happened during the last subathon? Twitch tracker. The true goal for farmathon is to make you motivated to get better than now without being burnt out. I'm not going to get burnt out. The only reason why I didn't farm that as much last time was because I got a hand injury, and I prioritized the hand injury over farming. Osu Millionaire would turn it into 24 hours in the span of the day. Well, Osu Millionaire would reduce it from 24 hours to 0 in the span of the day. That's what you meant under this concept. Is there a way that I can see like streams? The Farmathon started on January 6th, I think. Is there a way that I can see what my subscriber count was on each of those? Wait, how about Twitch Analytics? All right, chat. I'm leaking how much money I made during the Farmathon. Except it's not a leak because I'm pretty sure I've already said it. It's not a leak because I'm pretty sure I've already... monetization... Analytics? Overview? Let's see. Start date. When was the start of the Farmathon? Okay, I'm going to assume it's January 6th. It doesn't have to be super correct. January 6th to September 6th. Update. Subscriptions, 11,668. Let's do a more conservative number of 10,000 subs divided by 30. That means on average, I'm getting 333 subs per day. If there's 300 subs per day, that means it's how many per hour? Divided by 24. 13 subs an hour. So that means every 13 subs, it reduces it by 1 hour. Each 13 subs reduces the timer by 1 hour. That means with 300 subs, I get punished for the rest of the day, yeah? Oh, 14 subs, yeah, you get it. If I fail, then I have to do something for the rest of the day. You did January to now and only divide by 30? Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oops. February 6th. 4,284. 4,284 divided by 30 divided by 24. So that's 6 subs per hour. Times 30. 100. Wait, no.
Man is back.
Divide by 30 times 24. That would be 142 subs to basically get me punished. For guaranteed punishment. I like this idea. I'm not gonna lie. Because that way, there's a set commitment. I can tell Vivian that, like, okay, I'm doing this for a month. Blah, 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 blah. Hell, this could even scale. I could even adjust this to even like a 2-week long event. It doesn't have to necessarily be 30 days. So it can scale based off of whatever I want to do. And then, like, absolute worst case scenario, I just suck ass and get punished every single day. Huh, wait a second. 142 subs doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, the Farmathon really only existed for the first, like, week. And then that's when I got my hand injury. And then I just kept the Farmathon going. Even though it was literally just, like, me recovering from my hand injury. So, like, technically, it would be, like, the first week would be accurate. So if we scaled this based off of the first 7 days... 92 subs in 7 days. Wait, is that correct? I feel like it was more. Wait, when was the farmathon? Oh, it was on the 15th. I'm fucking dumb. How do I do this? Um, 15th to 22. All right, 2,388 divided by 7 is 341. Divided by... Okay, hold on. I need this number. So, okay. Based on last farmathon, 341 subs per day. That would be divide by 24, 14 subs per hour. Okay. So that means with 341 subs, it would reduce the clock to 0, and then I would have to spend the rest of the day doing something. He gets punished for not completing a set goal? Yes, exactly. It was literally your second stream of the year, by the way. Oh, true. I mean, I was streaming on my second channel. Those who knows. Can you check my previous chat, Mr. Ed? Mr. Creditor. Mini goals, if you accomplish them during the day, you can maybe add plus 20 minutes to the timer per goal, but it has to be tiered, and hard tier 1, just 5 minutes. Tier 2, 10 minutes. Tier 3, 20 minutes. And also help you remove some pressure so you can complete your goal. Each day is 2. Farm PP to challenge. Or okay, top. Okay, challenges. Tier. Wait, is it the higher tier? That's more. That's better, right? So tier 1, it would be add time to timer. Tier 2, add. Okay, let's say like add. Okay, blue sky. 30 minutes. 1 hour. 3 hours. Tier 4. This is me setting a score. Do whatever. Whatever for the rest of the day. So let's say tier 1 is like FC a 6-star. FC a 7-star. Let's see. I'm not FCing an 8-star, dude. I don't think I've ever like, dude. I only have like a handful of 8 stars, dude. But you can think of them as like something like that, where I complete mini Osu challenges in order to give myself more time. Tier 1 FC a 6-star. Tier 2 FC a certain map that's been hard for you to FC. Tier 3 get a high PP score. Okay, let's do it. Set a score that needs X PP. That gives me PP. Plus. Okay, maybe I. Let's do 15, 30, and then 1 hour. And then each day top level goal is to gain X amount of PP per day. I don't know what that actually means. We'll have to look into that later. So the idea here is that if the timer runs out, that's because there was a bunch of subs that happened. And so what would those punishments be? For the remainder of the day, they could be... Well, I feel like grind DT, grind easy. Like, these things are, like, not interesting unless I actually do something with it, you know? Unless I, like, have, like, an end goal. Until adding in tier 4 and it could be in 5 could be your weekly instead of daily goals. That can maybe add up to an entire day to your timer. You shouldn't be giving yourself more requirements on punishments. Too convoluted. Yeah, I think grind stuff doesn't make sense. I think incentives for people to run the timer into the ground is to have me switch into doing something else that's more fun and involves the stream. I think that would be better. Because then it would be more fun for everyone. It's like a community effort. And then, like, you know, if you want to see me grind, go to the next one. How about that? Go bald? My girlfriend will not allow me to go bald. Like, unless you want me to be fucking single, I can't do that. Wait, what if I did a bald cap? That wouldn't be as cool though. Go single! Oh my god. Multi-lobby with supporter prizes? Oh. Okay, chat. One of the problems I always had when it comes to like these farmathons or like subathons in general is that we have sub goals and I want to involve other people, but it's really difficult to schedule them. All right? We're going to be breaking the fourth wall here, but like What if I like had specific stuff scripted on each day, planned with other people to happen, and like absolute worst case scenario, because like I'm asking for their time, I want to respect their time. If we're going to say we're going to do something, I want to commit to doing that thing. If the timer isn't down that much, I could just have like someone like planned to like drop the timer that far by gifting a bunch of subs, so that we know we have planned content for that happens during the farmathon. Ooh. Maybe a 1v1 thing then. Like my idea is that like, okay, for these punishments, they have to be something monetary incentive based, because I hate losing money. I hate spending money specifically. Dude, the Osu supporter giveaway on the rich versus poor Osu players video, holy fucking shit. That was $200 in Osu supporter. You know what I'm saying? Subjectively, your humor is bad. Okay, I have to go to work. That's fair. Multi-lobby with supporter prizes. 1v1 with a top player. If I lose, they get X prize. Uh, ROM AI win X matches, or gift or a supporter. Yeah, I think I like this more. To everyone I lost to, plus flat amount to chat. No, I don't like the idea of climbing to a certain rank. Okay, I actually like this. I feel like we have like a basic setup here. I feel like the only thing that needs to happen is like we need to refine the numbers. Hell, they don't even have to. Okay, so last time I made a big deal out of like setting things and then never changing it, right? I feel like it would be better if we made things slightly more loose, so that, you know, if we're hitting the goals too early, we can modify this to increase it. We'll have like a farmathon master, like a game master, basically run the numbers or some shit, to make things more fun. Because the idea is that I'm already committing to it. All right, sounds good. X days already. 30, 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 week, or 30 days. That way we can run this multiple times. It'll make things really interesting. It could be a format for the stream. Hopefully ROM AI doesn't die before the subathon. I think ROM AI is doing pretty good because okay, I was gonna say people are making content on it, but it's really just me and Emmerich from what I've seen. But I feel like that's all it really needs, you know? Like, if me and Emmerich are playing ROM AI, it's like, at least, like, you know, at least while we're playing, it's going to be active. Which, you know, everything has to start from somewhere, right? Punishment. Play aim slop DT 12 hours for 24 hours straight. And Yodi, why are we getting punished too? Oh, that's funny as fuck. Yeah, the big three. Me, Emrek, and BTMC. Oh, yeah, true. JP, you've been playing Ramei too. To be honest, Ramei might die soon. Well, it all depends on what Rom wants to do. Or whatever his Twitch username was. Considering Osu is adding ranked, it depends on their execution. Highly dependent. Oh, shit. I was supposed to look into that. Anyways. Okay, I like this. Chat, I'm going to expand on this because I do have... Well, I guess it depends on my Cloud Kitchen duties. But I do have, like, a span of time in October. Could be up to 30 days, but probably shouldn't be 30 days, let's be real. Oh, this is exciting, dude. This has me excited. Alright, this is good. Why didn't you milk Osu at 10 levels of difficulty idea when it was cinema and you could have done tons of videos for tons of different songs? Bass seem to be doing very good too. Do you want me to play Osu or do you want me to yap for 20 minutes? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Why not both? Ooh, that's going to be really tough, but I could try it. All right, I'm going to play Osu and yap. Bet. I'm going to keep the volume kind of low. All right, so the question is, why did I not farm the 10 levels of Osu idea and run it into the ground? The thing is, I still can do it. It's not like that format is dead, but like, as a content creator, what I want to be mindful of is this idea of formats. That's the most important word, right? On one hand, in an ideal scenario, I just do whatever I think is cool, and that allows me to be like creative. It allows me to test different things, and that's still my primary goal with this channel. I'm not looking to just milk the views, if that makes any sense, right? As long as I have enough to like sustain myself, I'm chilling, you know? So I don't really have a pressure to necessarily, quote unquote, milk the views unless I absolutely have to, right? And I don't know about you, but like from an outsider looking in, if I see a channel literally just rehash the same fucking content over and over again, I don't really judge them because, like, you know, get the bag, king. Like, I respect it. But I feel like it's lame, you know? Like, imagine being a channel where you're only known for doing one thing, right? So, like, imagine if Linus Tech Tips only did, like, unboxing videos. Imagine if MKBHD only made iPhone videos. Imagine if, Random Frank P only did top products under $50, and they didn't innovate on those formats at all. They only had a proven idea that worked, and they only kept making that content. Like, yeah, it would work, but as a creator, like as a creative person myself, it gets boring. Part of the fun when it comes to this job is being able to make content that I want to watch. And it's not that I don't want to watch Osu at 10 levels of difficulty. It's more of like, it's a format that isn't original, although it is effective, it doesn't really spark the creative juices for me. It's me making content for other people and not for myself. Whereas I like making the content that I want to watch. I think another example, I mean, everyone compares themselves to him, but Mr. Beast, right? Mr. Beast has taken that idea and has effectively innovated on specific formats while staying true to them. For example, last to leave the circle. He used to milk the shit out of that format, right? But at some point, you have to innovate. There's also the pressure of, like, if you keep doing the same thing, eventually viewers are going to get bored of it, right? I don't know if you guys noticed this, but, like, his last video where he trapped two people, like, two X's together for, what was it, 30 days? That's also a leave the circle format. Except it's entirely different. It's presented in a different way. It still has the red line. If you cross this red line, you lose. Like, that's the challenge format. But he's innovated to include not just the challenge of don't cross this line, but also innovated to include, like, social relationships, what's called awkward, you know, dynamics between people. It used to be centered on him. Like, he would be one of the contestants. Now he's focused on other contestants instead and personalities. Like, it's this innovative part that makes the job fun for me. Like, technically, I could say, like, yo, the farmathon technically was a success. I could just redo the farmathon and just not get a hand injury, and it'll just be successful. But, like, that's not the goal. Yes, there's a financial incentive behind it. Yes, there's, like, other things behind it that I clearly gain from. But at the end of the day, I just want to do something that's fun. You know? Like, that is my main priority. It's just a really tough balance for me to handle, because on one hand, like, I do need some sort of stability, so having some formats that I can, like, resort to if I need to, like, make things happen. Especially when pitching to brands, like if I'm working with other people, having a format that I know I can show with the data that, you know, hey, this typically gets X amount of views. If I were to do this for you, here's how we would, like, you know, switch things up, but still maintain the format. And we can basically, like, predict and plan for things in the future. But I just like doing cool shit. So that's the TLDR. Well, I'm not sure if that's the short explanation, but that's what goes through my mind. So, am I never going to do a Osu at X levels of difficulty video ever again? No. I will keep doing them eventually. But if I have an option to do something else or work on something else that I feel like would inspire me more, then I'm going to choose to work on that instead of rehashing another Osu at X levels of difficulty video. So that's the answer. In fact, I am actively working on many projects that I feel like inspire me a lot more. I'm not sure if they're necessarily going to perform better than a Osu at X levels of difficulty video, but at least you know from me as the creator that you're watching that I'm doing things that I feel like are fun. And chances are, if I think it's fun, if I think it's cool, there's bound to be other people who think the same as well. So yeah. I got number 8. How? That's gonna be so shit. Let's see. Worthless Gamer says, I don't want to sound rude, but when he was your level of popularity, he milked the circle idea as the original version before he got bigger because it was successful. I'm thinking like Dream and hit Minecraft, his Minecraft manhunts and how they still get tons of views. I see your side though. Yeah, but like, do you see how he's innovating on top of them though? Like, yes, he like, listen, when you're investing at the time tens of thousands of dollars on a video, you kind of need some sort of backing of like data to show like, hey, us investing in this video is a good idea. That's actually one of my biggest mistakes. I'm investing in a lot of different ideas and formats that don't really have the backing, and oftentimes I'm losing money on them. Terrible business stuff. But I know that if I needed to, I can fall back on these formats. For Mr. Beast, yes, he technically milked the circle idea, but he also innovated on top of them, right? So they are still interesting. Same thing with Dream and his Minecraft manhunts. He started with just one person. He added another person, added interesting people who are like pros. He recently did the one thing with DeQuavis. Like, he's not just rehashing the same format. He's innovating on top of the format. Yes, the bottom line is still like a Minecraft manhunt, but listen, bro, like, he's doing something different. What I definitely do not want to do is to be a person that just follows trends. I don't like seeing popular idea and trying to hop on it for the sake of hopping on it. I like having an idea, drawing inspiration from other things, and then like trying to tell things in my own way. I obviously didn't make up the Osu at X levels of difficulty, but I was definitely heavily inspired by I forgot who actually made it. Was it Wired? I think it was Wired. Yeah, I think it is Wired. Quantum computing expert explains one concept in 5 levels of difficulty. Yeah, fucking genius. I watched a ton of these videos. I'm like, wow, this is incredible. I still feel like the existing videos I've made are kind of like dead. But like, well, not dead, but like there are definitely more things I could have done to make it better. So, yeah. I get that. How are you going to innovate on the idea then? Well, okay, let's just innovate on Osu ideas. This is also the reason why I don't feel like Osu is dying. I just feel like people need to stop rehashing the same formats and start innovating. I have so many fucking ideas in my head for awesome Osu content. I'm just struggling to get them out in a reasonable amount of time. So if we just started with the format Osu at X levels of difficulty, all right? What if, one, take the educational approach. Why is every map different? What makes a map more difficult? I'm already executing on this on a low level, which when I play a harder map, I explain specific certain patterns that feel more difficult to me. I could take this and build on top of it, explaining the ideas of spacing, d over t squared, what's it called? Complex rhythms, etc. There's the hop on popular trends approach. Already executed on this with Freedom Dive, already popular song. can be rehashed onto other songs as well, can be innovated by building my own / commissioning my own map on a popular song, interview style with the mapper on why or on what ideas they had in mind in order to make each difficulty more difficult. Let's see. There is the collaboration approach. Already mentioned involving other mappers. What if they are well-known mappers like Sotarks? What could double dip in the involvement of other people? Why do I need to be the person who plays each map? Why not feature other popular players for their replays / reactions as well? Like, do you see how like this one format can expand into so many other different things? Like, I want to do this. It's just like this involves contacting the people. This involves organizing, mapping it will probably take a long ass time. What are the situation in terms of like maybe like DMCA stuff? Like, is Kurokote okay with me like making a galaxy collapse and like making a shit ton of stuff? I don't know. All this other shit, right? How much am I going to be paying this commission mapper? Should I even be paying them? Isn't commissions like fucking weird? Blah, 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 blah. Interviewing with the mappers. Typically, I don't know about you, but a lot of OSU people aren't really media trained. They don't know really how to talk through their ideas. This may put more pressure on me. I need to be a better interviewer in order to get the right content for this format to be successful, etc. Right? Like, there are different ways that I could go about this to innovate on top of it. I just haven't done it yet. So no, I don't think OSU is dying. I think people just need to stop following trends, stop trying to rehash the same OSU shit, and do something cool that actually services the community in a cool way. And I feel like there's a ton of OSU mappers, OSU featured artists, OSU creators that if given the spotlight, can tell an incredible story that will capture not only the existing OSU audience, but also brand new people who have never even heard of the game. So yeah. What the fuck? Alright, thanks for my ramble. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I am juiced on caffeine. It's okay, Ed. I'm working on a video that's very different. Again, it's still getting edited by me, myself, and I. I hope it pops off. Listen, I've been helping. Okay, again. I've been helping other people with their content. So you guys know that I've been helping like MREC. There's this other mapper who recently won the OSU Beat Mapping World Cup. I've been like going over their scripts and giving them advice on like how to make this video fucking pop off as well. So like, it's not just like again, if I wanted to only focus on myself, juice the views, I feel like I could. But I just find it more fun to help other people and to take this less conventional approach of like trying different things. Like, yeah. Why is bro gatekeeping the mapper? I mean, if you guys literally look up OSU Beat Mapping World Cup 2025 winning team. What the fuck? Boom. That's the guy. Pandies. Yeah, my biggest issue right now is that like I have a lot of ideas. I'm terrible on executing on them, especially in a way that makes business sense. And like, in order for me to make them make sense from a business perspective, I need to step out of my comfort zone and start prioritizing things like revenue, things like viewership, things like that sort of stuff, which conventionally, I'm not that type of person. It's always been a thing on the side, but it's tough, man. Like, for example, do you guys know about the Osu Locust project? Osu Locust. I haven't talked about this, right? But now I'm thinking of like only talking about it because I'm thinking of like trashing the project. I spent 3K on this project. Specifically because I wanted every single person that was on my team to get compensated. The storyboarder, the artist, the mapper, and the musician, right? 3,000 isn't even that much money. I don't think any other team like paid their own team. But the idea was, and the video idea was going to be, I made the best Osu map. But I'm not a mapper. With the idea being, I don't actually do anything. I'll instead pay these guys who are super talented, the best in every single field, and then follow their progress of how to do things. The only problem is, in execution, I don't think it turned out that well. Yes, we ended up getting Pepe's favorite. Yes, we what's it called? Yes, we are getting bundled with the map, with the game. Yes, we what's it called? We have a product that's epic. However, there were so many things that happened during the project itself that makes me like emotionally, I feel frustrated about the entire experience. Like, there were things that happened during this event that I know I could have done something to fix, but I ended up not doing it. And like, it is the problems were there were frustrating things that happened during this event that could have been avoided, and I don't have the balls to admit it. That's the only reason why I haven't made this video. Because I don't want to say I spent $3,000 on this project that had all these problems, and I'm ashamed to admit it. That's literally it. That is the only reason why I'm taking a $3,000 loss on this fucking project. If you told this to my accountant, he would flame the shit out of me, dude. Let's not even get started on the round table. Hey. Why not use the problems as an emotional hook? Because again, my priorities isn't to milk the views. It's to make cool shit. And although I still think this idea is really cool and I want to share it, what actually happened, I feel ashamed of. I feel embarrassed about it. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to share things that make me embarrassed. I feel like I'm pretty sure that this video would still bang anyway. Yes, the emotional hook would, like, if told in a good way, which I feel like I can portray it in a good way, where people can relate to it and understand, like, oh my god, Ed, I've had this situation too. This is why group projects are fucking terrible. This is why, like, why does blah, 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 blah. Like, yes, the video could pop off. I just am embarrassed to make a video on it because me having to go back into history and relive all that shit is going to be fucking, yeah. But anyways. We'll see. Damn, now I'm thinking about like all the different things that I invested money in that like never turned out to be very successful. Well, I guess it depends on like objectives. Huh. Hmm. Let's see. There's also Locust, that was 3K. There was the Round Table 1. That was around 50K. There was the Round Table 2. That was another, I think that was actually over budget, 60K. There's the Round Table Open, which is around 10K. There was, ooh, the Clips channel. Holy shit. I never even, like, went back to tally up how much I lost on that. uh... Why am I drawing a blank? I know I've invested more money on other OSU-related projects. Huh. Why the fuck am I drawing a blank? Okay, I have no idea. Did you fund the roundtable yourself, or was it a collab? You could say, like, technically, Roundtable 2 had, like, 10K in funding from my roommate. But this is also, like, slightly complicated because the only reason why we needed that funding was because even though I agreed with my roommates in advance, we were supposed to house the players at my house before they went off to their hotels because some people have, like, different flight schedules and stuff, right? And then for some reason, one of the other roommates wasn't comfortable with that. And so last minute, we had to source a shit ton of hotels for these players that flew in early. And then my roommate was like, yo, I'll just cover it. Fuck it. Bro is so traumatized by losing money, he's erased it from his memory. I think that's literally what's happened, dude. Because, like, I want to see cool shit happen in the Yosu community. I try to do it myself and be the change that I want to see in this game. But, like, my execution and my operations on them sucks ass. So, like, it ends up just being a wash. And I'm like, shit. Yeah. What about the funding you got from that I Need Help video? I mean, here's where things get complicated. At what point... Well, I've split it up afterwards. But, like, around that time, the money gets complicated because technically, like, yes, that money fundraised for the video. But then there was also, like, all the things of, like, at what point do I draw the line of what is roundtable related income and what is my related income? Because if the roundtable is constantly going to need things from me, then, like, everything kind of just washes out in my own books, right? So, yeah. Okay, but all these good ideas require 4 figures of funding? No, they don't. Like, I'm sure, like, there are other people who have hosted events similar to the roundtable that are able to do it in, like, nowhere close. Not even 10% of this amount of money. It's just, I wanted to try to pay people what I thought they were worth, and that came at the expense of myself. And now I'm realizing, holy fuck, this is unsustainable. I cannot pay people what they are worth. Otherwise, I run myself into the ground. And that has made me very, I don't know how that makes me feel. I don't know what the right word is. Demotivated? Like I lose that sort of, like my passion was, let's make the roundtable happen because there are mappers that I feel like should be compensated for their work. There are artists that I feel like should be compensated for their work on the music and the music and the graphics side. There are production people within the OC community that I feel like should be compensated for their work. If we can start this project and make it profitable, then all these creative people who are doing amazing work can prioritize it and have like some sort of routine thing. But after doing my own research into it and trying to front the bill myself, I've realized that, holy shit, there's no way that I can run this stuff without support from the community, without volunteers, without people who are passionate about the project and volunteering their efforts into it. And I'm like, damn, I feel bad for asking people to do stuff for me for free. And now I'm at the part where, like, okay, I definitely can't host the Roundtable Invitational anymore. I can kind of run the Roundtable Open at like a smaller loss, but at the moment, and this is the part that I need to overcome, I'm not comfortable asking people to do stuff for me for free. And so I end up doing nothing instead. So yeah. Or keep telling myself that I'll figure it out myself, as if I'm going to learn how to grow 20 different bodies to fill every role myself. So it's hard. Kind of like the Toby Fox Giga Chad method, where he became a artist, musician, developer, storyteller, character writer, all in one to make an amazing project. That's basically where I've like resorted myself to, where I'm like, okay, I just need to figure out how to do everything myself, make it profitable myself, and then slowly delegate things out, which also isn't sustainable. So yeah. One last question. I want to keep taking your time, but why wouldn't making the video that would bang not be a good thing for the OC community to grow? No, it would. It seems like you're trying to make the cool video that innovates, but takes so much time to this point it's hindering. Wouldn't the second channel that is quicker, less innovative slot video to milk ideas? Yes. But like at the moment, which, you know, my struggles, I prioritize videos right now that or I prioritize ideas right now that I have, you know, inspiration for and have already committed to. And as a result, I don't have the bandwidth to work on other things. Like, the videos that are in the works right now are Level Up Expo, which happened a year ago, United States Cup, which happened a year ago, and then the Farmathon, which happened 9 months ago. Those 3 video projects alone already has too much on my plate. And so, like, I can't even start anything until my existing plate dies or it gets cleared through. So yeah. Hey. If I want, okay, I already know what I have to do. I just need to actually fucking do it. If I want things to move forward, I need to, 1, be open to asking people to do stuff for me without payment. I don't know why, but I just suck at asking that. I know for a fact, like I've done it before, like recently, like I'm working on this every single day. I asked Flapjack, I'm like, yo, dude, I'm already capped out on my editor budget. I know you're down to help on the channel, but I cannot compensate you. Are you still down? And Flapjack was like, bro, I never even expected payment from the very beginning. Giga Chad Flapjack. I know there are other people who are willing to do that as well. I just feel so bad about asking that. You know? We already do that. It's called moderating. But like, okay, that is true. But here's what makes it different. if someone offers me to do something for free, they are the one asking and not me. So I'm more open to working with them. The problem is when I ask. When I ask other people, it's yeah. Actually, holy shit. Bring up even more trauma. The video, oh wait, I think it was the roundtable 2. The video of me asking people to donate to fund the roundtable is literally my most embarrassing video ever. Because that is literally me doing this exact thing, which is asking people to donate money to me. And I hate doing that. Never on this fucking channel have I asked people to donate me money. And it feels so weird. I would rather just do cool shit and have people on their own accord make the decision, hey, I want to support this streamer, and then donate. This fucking video is a stain on myself, on my legacy. And I hate it. So yeah. The only time I donated to you was through that video. Hey. Thank you, Oliver. If I just do cool things, people will support out of the goodness of their heart. Yeah, okay, buddy, clueless. All right, so TLDR, for the past 10 years, I've been a creative first. But in order for the next chapter of BTMC to thrive, I need to not be I don't want to say incredible. I need to not only be a creative, but also an operator / executor. And this operating / execution side of things is something that it's the reason why I've spent so much time away from streaming. Because I've been talking with a lot of people that are much smarter than me and trying to understand how they do things. I know, like, I'm sure a lot of people in the chat, you probably have a manager that you fucking hate, right? But it's made me realize that the reason why this channel has been struggling is because I suck as a manager. The manager's role is to prevent issues like this from ever happening. Like, you know, like having set budgets in advance and like sticking to them. And if the budget cannot be figured out, they find people or find ways to either get around it or like it's top level stuff. Managers don't do anything except talk. Okay, maybe they do some stuff, but that is such a valuable thing.
EU-friendly stream every once in a while, Pog.
Like that is the value that a manager brings. They are the person that bridges the communication to allow the people who are tasked with the people to do things to do their best work. Right now, I'm stuck as a what's called. I'm stuck in this person who is good at taking instructions and doing them, but not good at communicating those instructions to other people and having them do it. So, yeah. Do you have a manager? The one area where I do have a manager are the one areas that are not on fire, which is my agent, UTA. Shout out to Johnny. He's my manager, like my agency manager. So like he tells me straight up, yo, BTMC, these are the deals that we have for you. All you need to tell me is yes or no. This is how much they'll pay you. This is what you need to do for them. Boom. Incredible. I know for a fact that Johnny does a lot more work behind the scenes of like negotiating with the buyers themselves, like the sponsors themselves, going through each contract to make sure that the contract isn't a scam for me, redlining it, saying, yo, if you want to do this, you're going to have to pay a lot more, blah, 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 blah. Like, he's incredible. Actual professional. Same thing with my accountant. My accountant, I think, is incredible. Like, he's my business manager. He's like, yo, Ed, you need to do XYZ things. Otherwise, the government is going to steal your life. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah. This is also the reason why I'm like so interested in other people who also do cool things. And it's the reason why I started working with Cloud Kitchen as well. Some of you may have seen like an Instagram reel pop up of me. Where is it? Oh, wait. I'm literally logged into the Cloud Kitchen account. You may have seen this reel pop up. The reason why I signed up to join Cloud Kitchen is because they're a startup, and it allows me to figure out how do they run operations? How does the CEO actually communicate with people? How do they do these things? And also allows me to double up. I suck at shorts. This allows me to say fuck it and actually make shorts using their budget, and allows me to learn and like do that sort of stuff. It's like a double whammy, right? So I'm in my educational era. I'm in my learning era. But if I can overcome this specific problem, I feel like that would be the next chapter of me. So yeah. BTMC network. Mm-hmm. I've seen that you've been in Mr. Beast's gaming videos and dream stuff. Has that affected yourself and will it help yourself? For Mr. Beast, I can't comment on that. However, on Dream's End, it was more of just like, when you are part of like a video and you get to see the behind the scenes of how things work, it's really interesting. Like, it's really fascinating to see how other channels who have scaled to that level of production, that level of work, have been able to do things. And when you are a contestant, you see a little bit of the behind the scenes, not the entire process. Hell, if I, like, technically I could reach out to them and, like, you know, see their entire process. But yeah, like, I don't know. I hate asking for stuff. You're in a dream video? Yeah. L Streams, what's up? Thank you for the 300 bits.
Love that I'm finally hopping on another BMC stream.
Thank you, L Streams. Or is it Eli? I hate that the L and the capital I are both like the same thing. Annoying as shit. Thank you, Worthless Gamers. My actual name is Ellie, and so many guys have pronounced it like Eli rather than Ellie. Oh. Hey, I think you asked for it though. L's streams. Anyways. Oh shit, it's already 2 p.m. I have to end the stream in like 10 minutes. Actual yapping stream. What's up, Mini? W yap stream, it actually was pretty interesting though. I have a lot of fun yapping and talking about this stuff. I want but the problem is like I talk too much. I need to execute. I need to do something. Talking about the things that are going on doesn't do anything to move the needle outside of like, you know, you guys get to know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But like, in an ideal scenario, I tell you guys fucking nothing. And instead you just see video comes out, you watch it, you're like, holy shit, that's awesome. Stream happens, you have an amazing experience, you enjoy watching it, boom. I just need to execute, man. But it's just in the meantime, shit is boring. Yeah, worthless. Alright, whatever. I got one last map. Oh my god, this map. This fucking map. Surely things will be different, right? Hey, Alan, what's up?
Wow, 5 years.
Thank you for the 60 months. Is because one, I have to pick up the CEO founder of Cloud Kitchen from the airport, and two, I promised Vivian that I would go spend some time with her tonight. See, like, here's the thing. Do I need to tell you guys that? Shouldn't I just like say like nothing and just like gatekeep that information? Fuck, dude. I just like share too much. Which is like really fucking weird because I have the opposite problem when it comes to social media. Because, like, I never tweet anything. I never post anything on Instagram. I never post anything on... Does anyone use Facebook? threads, whatever. Like, dude. Anyways. What the? Why does he have number 100 leaderboard instead of 50? I actually don't know. Sometimes it's at 50, sometimes it's at 100. I think laser defaults to 100. Every time this happens, I fix it by doing one thing. Telling myself to just Ay, 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 ay. How do I set the thing? The offset? There's a way I can set the offset using this thing, right? What happened to Noel being BTMC's mascot? I haven't been here for a while. Joe Juja. Bro, that's like 6 years ago. Well, I was supposed to like make some branding changes away from her because like I figured it was kind of a bad idea to have my mascot be a character that I don't own. But I said that 6 years ago and I still haven't done it. So she's still like my emotes, but I haven't changed it. And that's mainly because like I feel like people have already started paying. Like people have paid $5 for these emotes. So like I feel bad if I were to just change them and they'll be like, what the hell are these emotes? I didn't pay for this type shit. Keep Noel. Hey, if you reach out to soranomethod.com, be like, yo, I want to buy the rights to Noel, and then boom. Do the thing. Like, fuck it, dude. No one uses them anyway. That's a really good point. No one uses my fucking emotes in this chat anyway. Okay, I tapped too early. Ah.